Can you please introduce yourself and the team you play for?
My name is Amy and I play for Salford Uni women's second team.
And how do you find it here at Salford?
I'm originally from Liverpool and I wanted a place to play football away from Liverpool, so I used to play grassroots in Liverpool and I wanted to carry that on in uni, so when I came it was an obvious choice to join the football team.
And can you tell us about your journey in football overall before playing at Salford?
So I was actually a dancer. I come from a dance background. I trained in dance for 12 years I think, from a very young age, and then in 2022 I totally fell in love with football after England won the Euros and I thought I'd give it a go. Started playing grassroots at home with a team called Halewood Athletic, who just really nurtured my love for football and really helped me grow as a player, and then when I came to uni I started playing with the uni team and it's just gone from there.
Amazing. And it's LGBTQ History Month, so we're going to ask, are there any ways that your sexuality impacts you when it comes to football? Anything external?
So it's really helped me embrace my sexuality. It's a very open space. Women's football is definitely a game for everyone. Playing with back home in Liverpool, I played with a women and non-binary team. They were like inclusive to everyone who was either female aligned or non-binary aligned, so it really helped me embrace that, and it made me a lot less afraid of the word lesbian, because I was sort of shied away from it for a bit. I was like, I'm not a lesbian, but just didn't really want to say it, didn't want to admit it. But yeah, it really helped me sort of embrace that sexuality and became less afraid of the word lesbian.
Football clubs or organisations got anything in place to ensure that you can feel comfortable and supported to be yourself?
Yeah, so there's like uni policies in place that obviously means no discrimination. But there's also other LGBTQ people on the team and everyone's fairly open about it. So if I said to someone, I was like, look, I'm really having a hard time with my sexuality, then I know they'd be there to help me because they probably also experience the same struggle.
And are there any ways that football can be more inclusive in general for the LGBT community to remove barriers that they could be suffering from?
I think just when someone speaks out about their sexuality or speaks out about themselves and becoming themselves, the world becomes a better place because it destigmatises it. So the more people come out and say, oh, I'm part of the LGBT community, or I'm not cis-aligned, then the people, get that sort of representation on the field and it becomes a safer game and a safer place.
And what would you say to people who are experiencing these barriers and disadvantages? Any words of information, anything you can send them to? Like
I said, if there's just talk to people, because I know that there's other LGBTQ girls on this team, so if I was having a hard time with my sexuality, maybe questioning it again or something along those lines, if I spoke to them about it, then I know they'd welcome me with open arms. So talk to people, find people like you, find a space that makes you feel like yourself.
And obviously the theme of this year for LGBT History Month is under the scope. So our next question is, what is the importance of understanding different conditions? So how can you feel supported seeing other people like you with medical issues?
So I've got Crohn's disease, and the team or the people that don't really know what it's like to have Crohn's disease are really understanding. And they're always supporting me and they're always helping me make changes and just making little changes that help me play better and help me just sort of be a better footballer.
And so have you had any challenges, and if so, does it impact you when you play football, medically and with your sexuality?
Medically sometimes I'm in a lot of pain when I play, and it sort of means I can't run as fast, or some stretches I can't quite do, or some tackles I can't quite make because it just hurts. But sort of more team side, I don't really take part in like socials. There's a really big social aspect to this team, and I don't really go out drinking with the team or go out for meals and stuff, mostly because I'm a little bit scared to have that reaction and have that flare up, because I can only really eat at like certain places because they're considered safe for me to eat at, where I know I won't have a reaction or know that won't cause a flare up. And that sort of impacted the social aspect a little bit as well, because I found it really hard to make friends because everyone was living together on the other campus, so they had like groups to go out with and like Freshers Week and stuff, but I didn't really take part in Freshers Week because I didn't really have any friends. But coming to football and meeting all the girls on the team, I was like, okay, I found a few people that were accepting and really friendly.
And I guess my last couple of questions are, how important is it to hear experiences from people like yourself within football and to make sure that voices are heard?
Work from campaigns like Football v Homophobia are really beneficial because they make football a safer place. They really make that space inclusive, and they make sure that football is everyone's game. And I think without campaigns like Football v Homophobia, then I don't think I'd be as ready to step into football as I maybe am now if I didn't know that I was safe.